Welcome back, Rare Talks. You already know where it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you go over to the Spotify. Check out the exclusive episodes that we have there on Spotify. And I'm joined by my co-host.
It's been a minute, but YC's back in the building, man. Let's talk to him.
Come on, and I'm joined by another special co-host.
Honey Pastor.
And I'm joined with a guest this week.
Special
Introduce
guest.
yourself, my guest.
Yes, thank you for having me on. Nathan Essen, developmental coach for men, helping men overcome their issues, open up, and become better versions of themselves.
I love that.
That is the way.
Do you know what? I feel like that's a very unique role because I don't really hear a lot of men saying that we need these things. So it's a very unique role, and I feel like you're gonna play a powerful a part in a lot of men's legacies because a lot of men need that, especially with the younger generation now, because no one's dropping free games, so they're just like out there just willy-nilly. Don't even know what's going on around them. They don't even know when girls are running game on them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that would be I think that's good. Yeah, so first question of the day, yeah, that I saw, yeah, was the guy that owns Porsche, yeah, he's a billionaire, yeah?
Naturally.
His missus got dementia at about 83 years old, and now he says he wants a divorce.
Oh, yo.
How old is he?
He's around near the same age.
80 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Fun, man. If it was in the other way around, everybody would say, well, let her do what she want to do.
True. That's real.
So he could do what he want to do. We want some young chicks now, go for it.
What are you saying, YC? If your missus gets dementia, you leaving?
Yeah, but you know what? At 83, yeah, I'm probably in a different space in my life. Like, as in, around the corner, like, could be my last day, innit? So, no, for real. At 83, my mind is not 30, young 30, so I might be like, but then I'm thinking, boy, like, is he still sexually active like that to be saying?
What do you mean if he's still sexual? But once Viagra's available, man can do their thing.
Yeah.
At 80 though, yeah, but like, who's he chopping down at 80 plus, fam?
Some
Fresh young chicks.
Some foot.
Yeah, but he ain't got stamina like that.
Porsche.
Who cares?
He ain't got stamina like that.
He's got the money.
There's no way he's got stamina.
He don't need stamina. He just needs to ram it in, blood. Up to you.
Fam, a few weak pumps and he's done, fam.
Yeah, that's.
He might want that. He clearly wants that. Nah, to be fair,
That's mad though.
Yeah, at that age, man.
Yeah, at that age.
At that age, I'm staying with my girl.
You might as well, innit?
At that age.
Might as well.
Me personally, I think if my missus got dementia, flip this. Guess what, babes? We got to get a divorce. You know why? Because you're gonna keep forgetting all the good times I gave you. So I've got to keep it moving to somebody who can remember the good times that I can give them.
Bro, who are you, fam? Man's a girl, leave her.
Maybe,
So what am I gonna do? Stay with her, and then what? She's not gonna remember all the good times.
maybe out of loyalty for the long relationship, you can stay with her. But however, remember, if it was reverse, whatever a woman do, everybody say, yes, baby, you wasn't happy.
Empower them.
I think you should do what you did. It's it's your life.
That's true.
So he should do his stuff. Go for it.
Because I don't know, man. If like dementia's a deep thing, you know.
No, it's fucked. No, it's
like
fucked.
I feel like I don't understand how bad dementia is. Like if someone gets dementia, they'll wet themselves.
Yeah.
It's like you have to take care of them. It's like I'm just putting you in a care home and just getting it over and done with.
Yeah.
It'll make my life easier and yours as well. I don't have to baby you, and I can still live my Porsche life.
At 80 plus, you know.
Yeah, man, it's heartbreaking. I've seen my granddad go through it, and then granddad died, and then seeing how it's affected my nan.
Right.
He's never had issues, but now the stress of that happening, then now she's starting to forget everything. It's whoa. So I do get it. Like it's not a. Although people might go, people always like to have their opinion and chuck their 2 cents in and say, oh, that's disloyal, but you don't know till you're in that situation. So
Trust me, I'm just saying to everyone. Everyone's saying they're gonna stay loyal, but if you have £1 billion in your bank account, your mind does think a little bit different. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but up until that point, everything was rosy, yeah?
Nothing's never.
I mean, it wasn't like on the fringe of like, it's going to end.
I didn't go into that much detail.
But I'm going to assume that they wasn't like at wit's end and it was about
Well, they weren't divorced.
That's what I'm saying, so it must have been manageable.
Listen, there was a woman involved, man. It could never be rosy forever, man.
For real.
Especially when you got billions.
It was messed up.
Yeah, but imagine that though.
But then the other question is, if you became a billionaire tomorrow, would you still be with the same woman that you're with today?
I'm
If
single, so I can't
if
answer
she helped me to get there, yeah.
that. Okay, yeah.
And she didn't, No, well, defeat the question. Yeah, if she helped me to get there, I'll stay with her.
What about you?
Do you know what? I don't think relationships are even real, bro. Like, as in, the bag is before the woman. To my eyes now, yeah, there's no, you know what, fuck it, men ain't even monogamous, bro. Like, I don't even believe that either. Like, as the more I'm cycling through life, yeah, one man, woman can't work, man. No, like, the more I think about it, I'm like, you can have a 10 at home. You see a 4 on the street and raise your eyebrows. And you don't even know why. That instant sexual, I don't know if it's a chemical, something is in you, yeah? And she got no right even looking at your missus. But in that moment, fam, I'd risk it all. And I don't even know why. So I'm saying it must be a male thing. So for me, relationships are just dead to me. I don't know, like, that whole...
Men wasn't meant to have relationship.
I'm telling you.
Or if we do have relationship, it's multiple women.
Facts.
We're having it with. It's not just
you,
this
man.
one chick that don't want to fuck sometimes on our period the rest of the time. Belly hurting, headache. Just fuck the bottom man so our pussy sore. Don't want to give you none.
I'm telling you, man. That's for real. I just don't believe it's monogamous. It's unnatural, but we've made it natural because there's benefits to longevity and partnership, companionship.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm saying, I just feel like the struggles you get along with it kind of make you just detach and think, why am I dealing with this? I can go down the road and
bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I mean, so
I have to admit, just to chuck my 2 pence in, because I am in a relationship
currently, yeah.
Like with my girl, like if I had $1 billion, I would stay with her. But you know, we have our arguments, we have our stress and whatnot. And to be fair, she's from what she's shown me, like the money thing has never been an issue. Like she does pay her way a lot of the time. She's not one of them. Oh, you need to pay for this, you need to pay for that.
It's a good girl,
I know
man.
girls that are like that. So yeah, I feel like when you find a real one, hopefully they can give you peace because that's what men really, really want. A lot of people think a lot of girls think it's a fat ass, because that might be what you look at in the club or the street. That's not what men want. Men want peace.
Facts.
So when you have those things, and also when you've had an abundance of women before, or you've done your thing before, that need does decrease. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you have never really shot that many girls before,
been that guy,
or being that guy.
True.
Then you do anything. Like you see
true.
people snake out their friends for girls because they're just unused to having it.
Yeah,
facts.
That's real, man.
If I got $1 billion today and my missus was there from the beginning, she's getting every penny. But if she's like, because that's like somebody that came with me, so it was on my journey. So my loyalty naturally, you know the funny thing, and this is gonna sound wild, I'm about to say, yeah, but even if she was with me and like a month before I made $1 billion, like we broke up, I would still run her dough, you know. I'd still take her out and treat her good. Do you know why? In my mind, even though we've broken up, like I remember you there'll be memories that I have of when I was broke with you. Does it make sense? Yeah. So I will remember you. Like I remember when you used to take me and do this and help me with that, and now I'm up. Like, yeah, man, here's a Range Rover. Like, I would buy you like a 1-way or 2-way gift. Like, here's a Range, here's a Cartier bracelet. It's over, but look, this is what I can give you now, love. And then I just keep it stepping. Does that make sense?
Depends on how she left as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100. Because if she gave man bun, then it's mad.
It's gonna be that because no girl ain't leaving their man just for, hey, it's not working. No, there's somebody there, tried and tested, then she leaves.
It's mad, yeah, because women will never admit this. You'll never catch 4 women in a room and them actually admit what you just said. But we know as a man, because we're always talking to the other guy's girl, or someone else talking to the other guy's girl, or man's trying to play the end zone, but really the friend zone. So man kind of knows. If, like, for me personally, if my woman's giving me attitude and I'm thinking, bro, where's this? You don't talk like this. And then her language changes, because a woman's language starts changing.
Been creeping.
Who did you learn gem from? I don't even say gem. Where did you get that from? Because women adapt to the new person that they're speaking to.
Yes.
So if you see her start acting away, moving away around you, very argumentative, she's bringing up stuff from the past that you thought you got away with. Yeah, that relationship. She's
done. The next guy's in the picture and she's gravitating to him.
Now, some girls, what they do is they try the other guy, find out that he was not like you, and then they think, you know what, let me go back to you. I'm just going to put it out there to any man. If your girl and you break up and she goes and sleeps with another guy, never take her back,
Nope.
ever.
You can't.
Ever. Yeah? And this guy here, right next to me, gave me the worst example in the world of why I would never do it.
Oh yeah.
He gave me the worst example. He
The
said,
visuals.
First you're like,
he said,
Yeah, I was like,
imagine,
wait, what?
imagine
The visuals.
the visual of what he was doing to your gal. I said, what? I've never actually thought like that.
That surprised me. Like for me, I just think everything nasty possible, which like she did. So how can I now take you back into my home and look at you like say, like a guy that just slap it in your face and just how?
This is what women.
How?
This is what women don't understand. They don't understand how we see things completely different
Trust
to
me.
them. Like for them, it's a burn, but it doesn't really play on their mind as much. It might hurt them a little bit or upset their feelings, but they can maybe get over it. Whereas for us, that thing that just sticks. It's embedded us.
Yeah.
It's not because we're controlling, manipulative, insecure, or anything like that. That is just men. A lot of men, not all men. That's majority of men.
Most, yeah.
It should be if it's not all.
Dominating your woman. Imagine a man dominating your woman now. Because that's basically cheating.
Slap her across the face, slap her like with him hood. Blake on her jawbone.
It's true.
I see I'm getting traumatized. I can't even.
No, but that's what happened.
You're traumatizing me.
You're like killing me.
Hey, brother, I'm traumatized.
No, but that's what you got.
What happens to that?
But that's
what you think, real.
No, but you trauma. You see that day. Yeah?
You have to think of that.
If you're bro, that could drive you mad.
I don't think so, man.
See, I used to have those thoughts when I've chilled out a little bit now, but when I was younger, I was like, nah, that's the biggest disrespect
It's mad.
ever. But no, as we were saying earlier, like, I know this is slightly different, but right, if another man does chop your girl, bro, never ever fight with the other man.
Oh no, wait.
Never.
I
salute him. And you know why I salute
your girl
him?
now.
Do you know why I salute you if you get my girl? Because you've proven to me that this was never my girl and this was a hole, and that now me and all the community know about her, so we can all have fun with her and pass her around like a parcel. See, I was the idiot that was trying to like keep the parcel to myself, but now you know what? Let that bird spread her wings, man. Thank you for showing me that she was a bird. Because the truth is, what am I gonna do after? Stress about one gal, go kill a man over a gal, and then she's still out there smoking another man. Bruv, there's millions of women in the world. I just go get another one that's loyal. Because there is loyal women. I'm not gonna sit here and say there's not loyal women. There's loyal women, lots of them. So if she's a scumbag, then thank you for showing me, bro. Like, I respect it.
But what's your but your immediate reaction? Yeah, is it like who or where, or is it just fuck it? Like the immediate upon finding out, is it that rational approach, or are you like, no, who was it, when?
The first thing, obviously, with any man is I'm mad, innit? I'm mad that you thought you could deceive me and look at me. I found out, you idiot, you dummy. You think you're smarter than me. You thought you could outsmart me. That's where my mind is at first. Then, as my emotions start to calm down, I start thinking in my head, this girl, all them times she told me she was going to bed, she was probably talking to another man, doing all this weird stuff. So now, my trust in her is just dead. It's gone. She could tell me anything. She could, because you know what women do after they do fuckeries to you? They always start crying.
Yep.
And then they start telling you about
And
some event that happened in their life. So, bro, I've been manipulated many times.
Same.
I've been manipulated many times.
Vibes,
Yeah. My dad molested me when I was younger.
Something mad.
Okay, your dad molested you, no problem. All right. You've only told me this now, and this is the first time I've ever seen you cry.
Yeah.
Using
that get out of jail free card, man.
Yeah.
Using that.
So yeah, that was be my initial reaction. I don't give a damn about the guy. What can I say to the guy?
But even if it's close to home,
What do you mean?
like someone who's close to home, like if you're
if it's your brethren,
like it's a bit different, isn't it?
That's a big.
Both of them got to go. Both of them got to go.
Let me tell you something. My brethren are still my brethren. You know why? I'll tell you why. Let me tell you
What?
why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. If he's fucked my girl must be the biggest slut of the century. So guess what? Again, he's done me even a bigger favor, because you know what? I was giving her ban anyway, but I'm saying he's done me such a good favor because this actual hoe, she's a hoe. Because there's girls that sleep around, yeah, because that they're her, or like man's keeps cheating on her, so she's thinking she's not really, or man's not taking a relationship serious. But then if she's banging my brethren, knowing that's my brethren, she's a proper hoe.
Yeah, right.
So I needed him to expose that for me. Does it make sense? To make my eyesight clear.
Most girls are hoes. I have a brethren of mine, and his girl said to me, she must fuck me before she dead.
Swear. Wait, in front of him?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Phone me and tell me that, you know, I try to avoid this girl so much. I'm not fucking this girl either. Never ever will. Because she's gonna, you're too cool. This is my brethren.
Yeah, never.
See what I'm saying?
Never worth it, man. There's so many fish in the sea.
Only
I'm
problem if you do, your brethren does fuck your girl is that depending on how you see it,
Yeah.
it could
Perspective.
it could finish your friendship.
Of course.
So if you value your friendship that you have with someone, I've always had this personal inside of me. My bro code, because I saw what it done to like me and my friends when we was younger. I saw how it ruined our friendship group. It ruined it. Like we divided. We turned into two different groups because of one of the man them fucking one of the man them's girl. But he told me the only reason why I fucked her is to prove to him that she's a hoe. Because I kept telling him his girl wants to fuck me, and he said she doesn't. And I said to him, all right, watch then. And he fucked her in the most nastiest way. And then after, he told everyone, like, yeah, I fucked her. She's a hoe, man. Did you know that? And I'm like, bro, you can't do things like that. But my man's in love. So he's like, I'm like, bruv, calm down. You're not going to fight him. You're not going to do anything. Because I'll punch both of you up right now. I'm being real. I'll mash up both. I'll thump you out and I'll thump you out. Because you're not fighting over a gal and you shouldn't have fucked this gal. So you're both in the wrong.
Yeah. Facts.
I know you're mad right now because he fucked your gal, but she's a hoe. That's the truth.
Right.
And you're an idiot. So you nerfed your fucked his gal.
Yeah,
we
of course.
should have just proved it in another way.
Right.
And then we should have cut. Yeah.
But we got come on. We got to hold the guy accountable. We're letting him off.
Oh.
You can't just say.
Nah, you need to prove
Yeah, no, a little bit. You have to.
can't.
He's a slime for
That's
that,
not
bro.
your
He's a cool
friend.
dude.
That's,
Yeah,
that's never. For me,
he's a
that's
slime
not-
ball for that.
That's never my boy.
He's a slime for
That's
that.
never my boy.
He can't be.
That's never. But don't get me wrong. The rest of the
So how does he prove that the girl's a hoe?
Well, if it's me, you telling me that is enough.
For real.
Nah. When you're in
Nah,
love,
that's all I
have
need
you
to
ever
know.
heard love makes you blind?
I know I've been in love, and
I
know
never,
if
babes. I would never sleep with him. He's a liar. He likes me. He's just trying to. Now she's reversed you to want to fight me now.
No. I take those,
see, you're not seeing it.
I take those.
You're my
that
guy,
happens,
though.
But yeah, those words hit me. If I'm like, if there's any chance that you even had a thing with him in the past, or you wanted, like, you showed any interest, and let's admit, we can see signs and whatnot. I'm done. I'm out. Love or love not.
I just think prevention is better than cure. Man, don't need to be around my girl. Straight.
That's what I was trying to say. Why you even in that space?
I'm not even
Next thing to your girl have overstanding, say man, she not have no man round her. Like she not entertain no other man.
That's it.
Is like me can't stop. My girl owe me something. My friend might owe me something, but my girl owe me more. Maybe I don't know. If I see me and fuck here, you owe me more. Don't have no man around you. Don't entertain no man. Don't be chatting to my bridges like that.
Facts.
Me not chat to my bridges, them girls.
Never.
Hi, hey, bye.
Done.
This long
Done.
conversation.
It's respectful. It's respectful. I see her, and I'll be like, "Oh, you're right, yeah," and that's it. Done.
Of
I'm not
course.
even watching this gal because you know what? Yeah, certain times, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Certain man's gal are all sexy.
Yep.
So when she's walking past, the bums all doing the jiggle
As a guy,
thing. So you're. Man, if you're my brethren, I don't want to disrespect you, you know. I don't want to disrespect you because you're my brethren. So if you see me like this, you're like, why are you looking so weird today, bro? I'm just like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm just,
Girl, put on some clothes, bro.
I'm cool, bro. I don't want to look at your girl for you to think, raw, what are you looking at my girl for?
She's nice.
Because for me, that's a disrespect. So, and even like someone said, this is actually a real scenario. The man said, if he came to his brethren's house, and I want you lot to tell me your opinion on this, yeah? If you came to your brethren's house and he's not in and the missus is there and she's like, oh, come in and wait for him. Are you going in the house and waiting?
Nope.
No, I
No
can't.
way.
No, I
No
can't.
way.
I'm not going.
Nope.
I'm outside.
way.
I'm outside. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Nope.
I'm outside in the park,
See,
the pub
I'm a
somewhere,
little different
fam.
in the sense that
Yeah, no, I'm
I would take. Don't get me wrong. I do sometimes. Like if it's a couples thing, like it's a boys' night out. But if it's a couples thing, I'll bring my girl along, and I'm happy for, especially if it's trusted boys. I'm happy for them all to become friends and whatnot.
Right,
but
right.
that's a step too far. That's
Yeah, I'm not
weird
going there.
behavior.
Nope.
Like don't be messaging each other or DMing each other or doing stuff like that. That's strange.
If I came
Allow
to
it.
my house and I see any of you guys in my living room, I'm letting you know from now, fire and brimstone in the yard. Because it's not the fact that you've done it, it's the fact that you're in my yard and you think it's comfortable. Like, I'm paranoid. Like, I'll be real with you. My mind goes straight to paranoia. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I need to change my ways and become a reformed human being and have good thoughts of humans.
Nah.
But I don't know. I just can't, my mind can't like understand why the hell you're in my living room right now. You know what I'm saying? I came here to knock for you. Stay in your car, brother. Yeah?
Just outside, just chill. 5 minutes away, say less. Like 5 minutes, no problem. We're outside.
Grab a coffee.
Yeah,
Grab
I'm
a
not on that. But then the
Yeah.
one thing is, are you more? Does your girl's naivety play on your mind that she was so willing for him to come in because she don't even see nothing like that? Like your girl's been, yeah, come, it's cool.
And that's
Like the girl's been cool with it.
But then that's the woman that I don't need. And this is why I said, yeah, the woman that is for you understands you. So she understands that I'm a madman and I'm paranoid and I'm all these weird things. So she understands. Yeah. He's not even here. She's all speaking through the door. She's not even opening the door. You know when someone speaks through the door?
Yeah.
Who's that? Yeah, he's not even here, you know. Call him on his phone, please. Take care, bye. The first thing she does after that, yo, your brethren's at my house.
Yeah.
I know he's coming around. I'm like, yeah, let him in. Excuse me? No man's coming in my house if you're not here.
Right. Yeah.
You know what? You're right, cool.
Great, innit?
Phone registry. Yeah, go and wait in your car. Because all I asked her to do is open the door and let him go into the front room and she can go to the room. Does it make sense? But she's saying no. And that's the type of woman. I'll test women. See, sometimes, and this is why I say, yeah, always vet women correctly. Vet women. This is why we're finding these scumbags. We're not even vetting. All we're looking at is a big bum and she says she want rum and the pum pum because I'm rare talks and she sees me flipping with 1 million flipping likes on TikTok. She don't give a damn. She just wants to run it. She just wants to bust it open straight away.
Yeah, of course.
But me being a fool, I'm just seeing look at that.
Man, nature.
Jiggle.
Nature, innit?
I want fuck. And she's giving me all the attention. Where are you? Right, chasing me down. So I'm like, wow, this gal on me, boy. May have to run at some cocky, you know. Idiot thing. So now, man needs to start vetting women correctly. And what I mean by vetting women is testing them and putting them through tests and trials.
Not just word tests.
No, actually
Real
tests.
life in the field, man.
Yes, like I'm around you. And I said this to a girl the other day. I said, if a girl comes to my house now, yeah, and I got plates in the sink, I say to her, go wash my plates, please. And I'm saying it in that same tone. I want to see how she reacts. You see if she does it, I'll come next to her, stand behind her,
Right,
like,
okay.
and start whining with her, kiss her. You're the best, like, I love you.
Yeah.
Like, you know I really care about you, and that's the time when she'll start seeing me cook for her, start seeing me order food for her, because I know she's a good woman. She didn't even take offense. That girl, I interviewed a girl the other day. I said, if I said to her to do that, she said, "Well, your tone of voice wasn't right." I said, "Yes, you're not the woman for me." Because you see me, I know my kind of mannerisms. I know the way I am sometimes. I can be a very like I can talk a certain way to a woman because of the way I you know what I'm saying? Because I come from a very boisterous family. Does that make sense? So I could be to my woman like, "Hey, brother, go shower your skin, man, because you just stink, blood." But it's not even
It's
disrespectful.
just normal talking to you.
It's not even disrespectful. I'm just saying that you actually stink. Like, I don't know why you don't want to shower your skin. Go shower your skin, blood. When I come in the yard, you have to shower up your skin and make sure you're clean for me.
Right, so
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come in the house and you're wearing knickers from this morning, bruv. Change up yourself. You know what I'm saying? I might say that in a very harsh manner.
It's direct, isn't it?
But I need a woman that understands that. I don't want a woman that wants to start arguing me. What? Who you think you're talking to? Don't talk to me like. That's a problem. Because now I'm gonna explode now. Because I'm gonna start cussing you now. Now I'm gonna start cussing you. You're gonna start hating it. Now we're gonna have problems. So I said to you, vet women correctly and test them with things. Have an argument with the girl. See how she acts. I have arguments with the girl and I say, all right, cool, don't talk to me again. And then 2-3 days later, I'll watch. She's posting all these pictures. I'm like, yeah, she's for the streets. I'm happy she's doing what she's doing.
That's
I
a
wasn't
good
upset.
test.
I wasn't upset. She's posting all these pictures of these of her body showing her shape, and I'm like, okay, hot girl summer, yeah.
she's on the hunt.
She's fishing.
Yep,
And what happens when a woman fishes? She gets
that's right.
caught.
Yeah, I think, I get that. It's wild to me when people said they haven't had an argument for like the first few months or whatever. I never understand that because, as you said, like for me, it's at least a minimum of 3 months, even longer, maybe even a year before you seriously like wife up a girl, because you need to go through different situations, see how they react.
Facts.
You can't just be going in, you know, blinders off, going straight for it because you can get burnt.
Yeah,
when you don't really know someone.
Yeah, you got. We talk about how long. So, like, you say you're in a relationship now. How long you been with her? Then?
Coming up to 2 years.
So like a year, really. Then, isn't it? If you're vetting them for like a strong year.
Yeah, that's
It's like a year, really. Isn't it? It's bad.
It's interesting because I agree. Like, you don't want a woman that you know is gonna be too argumentative and whatnot. But then I do like a woman that also has a backbone as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Because as you said in that scenario, like I feel like my girl would be like, all right, yeah, look, go wait in the car till he gets there. Whereas a naive girl would be like, oh yeah, come in, da, da, da. So I think there's a nice, healthy balance that you need.
I'm changing my house.
It's not naive, man. It's never naive.
They know. Like they know.
Ladies are not naive. They're in a fucking sophisticated 2023 world. They no naive people around here. These bitches
Facts.
do what they want to do. They blame the word naive. If I come to the door, tell me that they know I'm not supposed to be in there. They want to flirt with me for 5 minutes before the man reach. They're wicked. They're evil. I don't trust no boy naive.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I used to. I used to get tricked. You know, I used to get tricked.
We all have.
You know, I used to get tricked and think that women are naive. Yeah, and like women have taught me as time have gone by having a podcast how unnaive women are. Let me give you an example. You see, if a gal won't give you the pussy, yeah, she's already put on the right underwear. She's wearing the right underwear. See this underwear she's wearing? She knows as soon as you touch the underwear, you're gonna want to take it off. She's wearing a matching one, and she comes to your yard. She's fresh. This one is fresh. You even wore it for another man. It's for you. You come to the house, you're like, yeah. Like, what do you want to do? She's like, don't think we're having sex tonight. Who said anything about sex? You see, you're playing naive now. You're thinking, so I'm not going to get pussy tonight. It's a long night for me. She's already planned in her head what she want to do.
Right.
So you being naive, thinking that, she just let you in the house and everything's cool. Bro, she knew I'm going to flirt with him and make him jealous. I'll make him kind of like me. Because maybe this is the only fun, or maybe that this is like a game. Some girls do this shit as a game. I know there was a girl that used to tell me, I like taking away other gal man.
Of course.
I find it funny.
Yeah.
Like when the man actually succumbs to me and leaves the woman that he actually loves. She laughs at him. She doesn't even want him after that. She just likes to know that she can do it. She said it's one of the funnest games because them guys, they act like they're so loyal to that woman, but in the end, they never be loyal. I'm like, are you the demon? Like, what kind of demon are you?
Word emotional damage.
Emotional
damage.
Imagine a woman doing that though. She
some
just
ego
wants to
tripping,
take you away from your girl.
That's ego tripping. But then, if like you're saying, like if you're saying naive don't exist, then like we can just erase the whole idea of women don't know that guys want to fuck them who's their friend.
Explain.
Like, we just erase that. Just erase that completely. Then just erase
Come on,
that.
man. You know that. You all know that though.
No, I mean, but we can officially just erase the idea that a woman didn't know he wanted to fuck.
Yes,
they
they
just
do
erase
know.
it.
They know.
Just done it.
They know.
Because you can't not know.
I had the friendship debate with my friend the other day.
Yeah.
He's one of my close mates, and we see things slightly differently. But I like having a debate because I might see
Learn something. You might learn something.
I might learn something. I might see it from your side.
That's real.
But we were kind of a bit like, me and my girl were like, yeah, okay, like we're not really gonna have like close friends with each other, like close friends around, like we're just gonna focus on us two. And he said that would be a massive red flag.
Correct.
Which is fine. He's entitled to that. And one of his close friends, he has actually kissed her today.
Right.
Which then changed the dynamic because he said, "Oh no, I don't look at it that way," but then that's happened.
Exactly. So
then it completely
it
kind of
cancels
goes
out.
against.
It just cancels out. Yeah.
And that's the whole reason why people don't like close friends being around, because in a lot of scenarios, realistically, usually from the guy, can be the girl though, they're waiting for that moment.
Opportunists, man, they're
Waiting
out
for the
there.
moment to press.
The guys are the girls waiting for the moment.
Usually, 95% of the time, the guys, but it can be the girls.
Yes, if
It
the girl
can be.
if the girl is fat,
That's what I said.
Unattractive.
I said to my boy, it's always.
Why do you always talk about the fat things, bro?
have
You're
to be
always getting onto
unattractive.
the fat things. You're saying
No, unattractive.
they're easy. They're
Yeah,
real
easier.
easy.
Insecure.
Yeah, and they make the move more than the slim chick.
They will put it on you
desperate.
from the jump.
Yep.
Because they have to. Like they have to compensate for the weight. It's just it's a thing. But I think the whole male friendship thing. I don't know. Like, cause you know the number one place women cheat on their partners is at work, right? Cause you're in a confined space for like 8-9 hours a day, more than your partner, your family, your friends, and it went from I don't like him to he's kind of alright, you know.
Yeah.
Second week, you know what? Like, we got out for drinks. Third week, by the fourth week, he's digging her, and that's just through time spent. But she generally might have not been into him. But if you're around someone every day, you might you're seeing them in a light that I wouldn't see him in. You're around her every day.
And that's also kind of like that friendship that you can't really argue.
You
about
can't do
as
anything
well,
about
because
it.
It's at work.
And that's why we shut down the whole idea of work hubby, because we know bro is scheming. He sees he got lunch with her, they're hugging them.
work. I'll be my blood. Yo, let me tell you
You
something.
can't stop it, bro.
Let
You
me
can't stop it.
Aye, brother.
You can't.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
telling you, you can't.
Let me tell you something. I don't want her to have a job that she has a work hubby. Find a job that you can.
Where's she
do,
working
you know,
in?
I don't know,
At my business or something.
My girl's a beautician.
That's all right.
You know
That's
the one
all
there?
right.
I don't have to worry about that.
Office place is the worst. Office is no.
Another crazy question. Yeah, there was actually a video that went viral recently. It was a woman who has 2 husbands.
Yeah, I've seen this.
So this woman has 2 husbands. Yeah,
2, you know.
and they both live in the same yard, and and they like all working and doing the same thing in the yard. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
What? I don't understand. Wait, is she the breadwinner?
She's got to be.
She's got to be. She has to be the bread because that's the only way it work. Then again, if a woman was on like 500k, would I share her? Boy,
Are you sharing your woman in general?
Never, bro.
I'm trying to think. Am I share like?
No, bro.
What are you even thinking about?
No amount of money.
I'm telling you, Oprah. Yeah, well, how much Billy's? Yeah, I'll happily just be like be a side nigga to Oprah. Happily.
No, not side.
No,
You're a
different.
husband.
That's different.
Oh, husband.
Yeah, you got 2 husbands.
No, I still do it. Fam, I wouldn't even smash my thing. Like if she's up that yeah, I would just play position. I swear down.
So you could hear your wife getting smoked by another don.
I wouldn't care. I'm in there in PlayStation.
Maybe he wouldn't love the wife. It's
Yeah,
not
like,
a
I'm
love.
not-
It's no form of love
Nothing.
there.
Yeah, but if she
But why are
does-
you
if she
marrying her
does
then?
demand,
Just be the
For the bag.
Oh shit.
Wait.
the bag.
Hold on. Let me put this out there. Let me put this out
bag.
to you because I have to put out the real scenarios of what the consequences of what can happen. She could get pregnant, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, so what happens then?
I'm still gonna be chilling.
Whose baby is it?
I ain't smashing, so it's definitely bros.
No, you're
but
smashing
you,
too.
you have
You're
to smash.
definitely
If you're getting the bread, there's gonna come, bro. You're not gonna be taking her money and you're not giving her something.
I just think she's just traveling the whole.
The agreement.
Traveling.
No, but the
Time
agreement.
in the yard, just traveling. Non-stop trips.
The agreement. The bag is like hair to me, bro. And everything
full-blown
else.
entanglement. Like,
Yeah, I don't mind, but bro.
Hey, bro, I'm saying to you, there might be if you are getting the bag and she's got all the money, she might one day say, "I want sex." What are you gonna say then?
Listen. Fuck the
Yeah.
what it might be. Is her husband.
Yeah.
It's a regular thing.
Yeah.
My thing is this, yeah. How can 2 men be comfortable knowing that
Threesome.
you're upstairs but every single night?
Yeah.
That's mad because then they're gonna have to do gay shit then.
For real. Nah, yeah, I'm not.
Every day
I ain't
seeing
doing
a
that.
man's penis would make you turn gay, bruv. I don't care what any man says.
I could've performed
Maybe
if I
a
did that.
one-off. Maybe a one-off. You could, me and my brother just smoke down a thing.
Yeah.
On a mad thing. We just
Yeah.
mash up a thing.
Yeah.
But every night we're doing it. Brother, I might turn funny.
Yeah.
You probably would.
You probably
And
would.
I would. I can do it. Like me and my boy have had my best friend have had the opportunity.
You couldn't do it.
Smoking, girl, couldn't do it, man. Just nah.
But I'm saying this woman claims to be man's wife.
Yeah,
and she's like, all right, it's your turn tonight. And I'm sitting there like, all right, babes, but I've got a hard one, bro. And I'm like, I want to do it right now. And she's like, come, let's just go in the bathroom. And then my man's in the living room. Are you having fun in there? You want a juice after?
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, I'm so detached at that point. I don't like the marriage is not even a marriage to me. I'm just coexisting. I'm not even.
Your
So
masculinity.
how much
and
money
your-
you getting though?
you're masculine.
I'm telling you, man. Everyone's got
You're
pride, bro.
masculine.
Remember?
That pride would be finished.
Yeah, like fuck pride, fuck everything. I'm just.
Yeah, no, I can. I never. I couldn't do it. And when I heard of that story, I thought
If she's
it was very-
up.
Nah.
I thought it was very strange. But then I'm not surprised.
I'm not
because
involved 100%.
The argument would be is, well, that's a silly argument. It
Turn
would
his
be.
mic out. 4, isn't it? 4.
It would be a case of, oh well, kings and sultans did this in the day, and or men
Sharing
have done
wives,
this,
yeah.
or in Islam it's okay to have multiple wives. So why can't we do the same? And that's what people will say. And even the men will probably think like that will probably get into their head
Eventually.
and they might be simps.
But do you know what? Let
maybe.
me pull it out like this. A man, I can enter multiple holes at once, but a woman's hole can only be penetrated at once by one penis. So if there's
No, it
4...
can't.
Hers isn't.
Have you seen some porn, fam?
Yeah,
Triple
bro.
penetration going on. It's normal.
No, but I'm saying we're talking about outside of the norm.
Right,
We're talking about outside of the
Yeah,
norm.
okay.
'Cause
Generally, though.
you're not just gonna just ram it in a gal's backside and he's ramming it in her thing. There's a procedure of everything that has happened.
Right.
So I'm saying if in general this woman she's got 3 men that she's married to, and they all want to smoke at
Oh,
once.
right, I'm with you now, yeah.
How do they all smoke at once?
Yeah, they can't.
I want to have my time. I don't want no one else to involve. I don't want to threesome. I just want to smoke. But he's saying, I'm horny. We're all sitting there with boners,
It's
blood.
impossible to maintain.
Once a week, everybody get them week with the wife.
For real, yeah.
She's being like Craig David.
Isn't it, boy?
Monday, Jack on Tuesday.
That's the only way.
Bill on Wednesday.
Yeah, but I think mentally a woman will be fucked by
Of course.
about a month she's out of it. Like she's done. She's checking out. She can't maintain that on the regular
But
basis.
that means that she's absorbed their masculine energy and they've absorbed her feminine energy. Because it's unnatural for a woman to, women in general, they don't like sleeping around. They don't like it.
that's real.
Naturally, it's naturally in them not to sleep around.
real.
So when you see a woman doing that, it's only because she's a broken person.
Facts.
They think they're like men. Oh, what men can do it, we can do it. Or we're wired different.
Completely.
Yeah,
Women are sleeping with you because they generally like you, bro. A woman doesn't just sleep with a man, bro. There's a whole procedure that man had to go through nights and lonely nights, 3-hour phone calls,
all of
listening
that.
to this
All
problem.
of that.
Probably all listening to her cuss off her ex-man
Yes.
for hours.
Be the ear for the ear.
Man. He was like this. He's like, but I don't know, man. I still got feelings for him. And he's just sitting there thinking, when's my turn?
That's all he's thinking.
When's my turn?
You're right.
When's my turn? So I don't know. That for me is like a very, very weird situation that a man would even want to put himself in. And they're both around each other like normal, like, yeah, you're having fun. Yeah.
They're very poor. Just look at it like that. They're very, very poor guys.
Some motivation. Okay, but what about let's take the marriage part out. Like just generally. Like, can you be a side nigga? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I used to think back in the day a side nigga was a waste man, yeah. The more I'm deep in it, yeah, captain side niggas are winning, you know. Do you know why side niggas are winning, bro? Because it's like you're involved with everyone, but attached to no one. So you're just dipping in and out of hella girls with no type of, there's no demand from you. Like, there's no upkeep to, like, how you doing? It's just, you free? And not. So I'm like, side niggas, like, I'll happily be that 2023. Like, how would you play the side and never be invested in, because I'm against relationships.
Because if you're invested, there'll still be a side nigga in most cases.
Right.
So you'll be the madman by owning the girl when side niggas still have an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because most girls got a side nigga.
telling you.
Whichever way you check it.
Yes.
The thing
Trust
is,
me.
the thing is, yeah, I don't want to be at one time in my life, it was adventurous. Like, yeah, I'm smashing up my man's gal. Ha, lol. I used to find it funny, like, he's coming home and like I just batted up his gal. Like the way I treated her, he could never have that power over her. Like the way, and she even told me, the only reason why I'm here is because he can't make me feel the way you feel. But the way I'm making her feel is kind of mad. Like I actually feel bad when I look back at it. Like I'm treating this girl
That's what
proper.
girls like, though.
I'm violating his girl
Yeah, it's
on
good for
another level, like of violation. The way I'm violating her. And I want to violate her more. Like before she goes back to him, I want to like come in her mouth.
But that's what she
and
likes.
make her
Yeah,
swallow
that's
it.
what she wants.
And then I want her to go back to him and kiss him in the night and laugh
That's what
about
she
it.
wants.
It's weird. So I understand, that being the side man sometimes is actually evil. It's a very evil situation to be in. And my soul doesn't even love for that evil anymore. I don't love for that evil of doing that to another man's missus. I don't find enjoyment.
no soul no more.
Do you know what? I'm the exact same as you.
I got no soul.
So, yeah. I didn't think it about it as bad as you did. But like, I used to be like, when I was doing my thing, especially at uni, I used to be like, lips are man's girl, yeah, cool, whatever. Press man's girl, yeah, cool. That's not my fault.
Right.
Not my problem.
Right.
And then I'll never forget, I was speaking to my boy and we were out, I think we were both working abroad in Malia. And he had the opportunity to sleep with someone's wife. And he was like, nah, bro, that's one thing you can never do. And we had like a few chats about it. And then that really got into my head.
Right.
And I just started feeling like, nah, like one, that could happen to you one day. Two, it's just unnecessary. There's so many fish, there's no need to do that. And three, yeah, as you said, it just feels evil. So that even if someone's got a girlfriend, I'll like, let's say I was single again, I'll just allow it.
But the thing, most men are wired different though. So a man could smash your missus out and play the side guy role perfectionally.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is he's not just hitting your missus. Have you wondered he never calls when you're around? Do you know what that is?
To a T.
Do you know what that is?
Because he's got another.
No, because She's already texted him. Oh, he's coming around now, so don't message
He's
me.
playing the role
All
perfectly.
right, cool. Say less. He's here now. All right, cool. Bye. So you heard her.
You know, say tomorrow before we talk again.
What do you mean?
Like when the girl texts him, say, "Oh, he's here now."
Yeah,
Then the bonner man knows says tomorrow before we speak again.
yeah.
They will never be texting a girl or calling. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? And
That's,
never be calling a girl.
that's evil. To be that like calculated is wild.
I think so.
Who is evil though?
No,
Who's evil?
the girl.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
That is wild to be that.
I'd never
They are.
message. I wouldn't even
And
message.
to be fair, like even if I was a man in that situation, I'd be like, "This is long, man. I don't need this." And as we were said earlier, you never know how crazy the man is. You don't know the problems that it's gonna come with.
Yeah, that's the problem. You could ruin
That's another
someone's.
problem, yeah.
You could ruin someone's some child's life, bro. Because that man now could find out and say, you know what, I don't want to check for my youths anymore.
Well, look on it this way. Look on it this way. Let's say it's me, the guy on the side. If I don't do it, if I don't mash up this family, somebody else will.
Straight.
But you know what? You can't justify that because that's an unjustifiable way. Because that's what men do when they sell drugs. They say, "Brother,
Wow.
I'm selling the crap, but if I don't do it, someone else gonna do it." So it's like, bro, we can't use that. That's not a right way. But it's not a right way to think now, you know, because we are ruining someone's family. Let me just say, let someone else ruin it, but you don't need to be the person that ruins it because our community is already messed up as it is. We don't need no more single children and single mothers, bro. These single mothers are finished. And you not hear the way they talk. Their kids are beating them up. I don't even know. Who came on my podcast and told me the youths are brucking up their... Was it you? Last week you told me the youths are brucking up their mums. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, I couldn't believe it because in my mind, that's never even crossed my mind, ever. But I understand that some of these kids don't have respect for their parents. So I can but I can see where the children would want to mash up their mum because there's no man in their life to prevent them from it. Because when dad's in your life, you know, dad will smoke me.
That's right.
Facts.
Dad will thump off my face.
Yeah, normal.
You know, dad's all like, I don't know Jamaicans, but Jamaican man's all 60 still talking like he's bad.
Just looking crazy. Yeah.
Why, you want me to block you up? Yeah. You coming in my yard, you think you're bad. And he's all probably got a big long cutlass in the yard.
Yeah.
Like he probably got his big long cutlass and he'll swing it at you. If you tempt him, he'll swing it at you. Might not hit you, but he'll swing it at you.
Like let you know.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you want to ruin someone's family when you could just be with another girl? Like,
That's how
do you see what I'm saying?
Why
So,
would the girl want to ruin her own family? It's never on the man that fuck this person's wife. It's the wife.
I'm with Pastor, man. Sorry.
you got a point.
I'm with him, bro. That nigga
You've got a
is
point. You've got a point. You've got a point. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. You've got a point. Because if she's not opening up the legs, I can't do anything.
You can't do nothing. You're just stale.
See that? Yeah, I agree, but then I do feel like a man has got to be accountable, and you got to be accountable just for the problems that's gonna come with it potentially. Like you put yourself in the fire, like just know that there might be issues that come with it. That's why for me, I just allow it.
I mean, it makes sense.
Life's already
Don't. I just think you should allow man's. If you know that that's someone's woman, then you should allow it. So
I feel you.
Another question for everybody. Another question. A woman tries to explain why men date younger women. Now, her explanation of this was that men date younger women because they're more naive and they don't know nothing. Is this true?
Nope. It's not that. It's because them say it's hard to bend a tree when it's old. You can't teach old dog new tricks. Them old bitch sitting at them ways.
Yes.
Can't work.
That's it. Set in their ways. Like their mindset has been developed over the years. And after dating X amount of guys, they're like, I like my coffee like that, steak like that. There's no adjusting period. There's no molding. You want your woman to be molded into what you would like. But if you're going for a woman that's already made and she's just telling you no, you're thinking, how do I impose myself on this situation? And I can't actually break her down on any level. It's just no. So a younger woman like offers you more of, we can build something together and you can become my woman, not just a woman. So I think the naivety what she's saying is wrong because a young woman hasn't experienced life to a point where she's dealing with trauma and baggage that a woman 35 might have. So I think the youthfulness is more just, she's almost like young, youthful, and is ready to experience life. And I think as a guy, you want to be a part of that journey, innit? Like rather than take on a woman who's more established, because even though she might be more mature, she comes with a lot more
Baggage.
A lot more baggage. Mentally as well.
A lot more baggage.
My last 3 guys did this, so now we're only doing this one way.
Jesus Christ.
Like what?
The last 3 guys, shit, this is problem.
It's interesting. I have an interesting perspective because when I was younger, I used to think it was more. So I was like, oh, what? Like when I was like 18, I was like, what? That just means that guys can't get girls around age or whatever.
Right.
And now I'm 29. I realized how wrong I was.
Trust me.
And I realized how like sometimes it comes across a bit bitter when women say, oh yeah, it's only because of those reasons. It's not because of those reasons at all. I had this conversation with my girl the other day, and my girl is older than me. But I said the reason why men do it is because, well, one, if they want kids, younger women are more fertile. I mean, that's a good enough reason. That
alone.
Pretty, friendly, like gone through less trauma, gone through less baggage. The only thing I would say though, with this younger generation now, is that they might have even pressed the same of man.
True.
Because because their options have increased. That's the only argument I can see for the other side. But
Gen Z,
yeah,
man.
it makes a lot of sense why men would go for someone younger. And yeah, it's bitter, man, when girls say that.
Do you know what? Let me pull it out there to every older woman that thinks younger women are naive. Younger women that grew up in social media are not naive. I'll put this out there to you, lot. They are not naive. As a matter of fact, they're more on point because there's more things out there.
Right.
I guarantee you, the head that a young girl gives you will be different to the head that an older girl gives you.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, lot, as a fact, without going into too much detail to try and incriminate my rascal at life, a younger girl's head game is different to an older girl's head game because she can go on the internet and find 6 million ways of how to make a head game better. These old women, I don't even like doing that.
Yeah,
Because you're stuck in your ways. You met man and they didn't put nothing in your mouth. Young gal, she's growing up with it in her head. If I don't do this, man ain't even gonna want me.
Facts.
So you have to understand, as naive as they think these young girls are, they really are not. They're on point. Trust me, they know how to boops man, they know how to take money from man, they know how to get expensive things from man, they know how to lie to man, they know how to make man feel like the king of all kings. These young girls are on point.
Mad, innit?
If you think they're dumb, you're actually dumb.
That's right.
It's funny when they think they're like, oh, like, why would you not want to go for someone that's like in it, like got no experience? Like, you're telling me that you prefer to go for like a virgin than someone that's got loads of experience. Yes.
Innit?
Most men, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Brilliant.
Turn her out, fam.
Cool.
I can
That's
turn her out.
They don't understand that because they're like, no, I want a man with experience. That's what you want. Because we're different.
No, because that's a feminine thing. Do you see what you just said? That's a feminine thing. But majority of times when women say they want a man of experience, what they're really saying is, I need a father figure because my dad weren't really there for me. It's more deeper. You just got to look. You've got to read between the lines of a lot of women. A lot of women are suffering from daddy issues. And when you start speaking to them, how's your relationship with your dad? Oh, he was there, but he was never there.
Right.
That to me is a red flag already.
Or even the other side of that, or they just want someone that's like their dad. They want it's a feminine thing to want a strong man, a protector, all of this kind of stuff.
And they only see that in older men.
Yes.
They only see that in older men because older men, they know that he's probably got his life together. And he's probably got his mind right, got his little yards, you know what I'm saying? He's been kicked out a few times from gal's yard, got his own yard now. So she knows, you know what? I actually want to like be with an older man. Yeah. With a young boy, he's going to be in his mum's house, still on the street, still getting And you know what? To a certain extent, the naivety that younger girls have is actually with the age group of older men. Like, he's more stable, so he's probably going to want to be more faithful. Wrong. And the same way we're naive certain times that we think, because she's young, she ain't been run through. Yeah, fool.
Yeah.
You are a fool. If you think that 18-year-old girl ain't got about 60 to 50 bodies, you're dumb.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
In this gen, innit?
Agreed.
Probably got more bodies than a 36-year-old woman.
That's what I said.
Old school women, innit?
That's what people do need to realize. Like these younger girls.
Because them older women sometimes they're with their baby father for a long period of time and he's smashing her up.
Hey, stop it, man. Don't take up for none of these older ones, younger ones. They're bad. All of them fuck down the whole of place. No girl ain't making no dick past them. All of them get all the dicks they want.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that? That you would think that what he's saying is wild, but it's actually true.
Yeah.
Remember, say I'm from a different era. I'm about 20 years maybe older than some of you guys. So guess what now? What these girls are doing now, them older bitches was doing when I was in my 20s. The same velocity, the same amount of dicks. I used to drive around Brixton. I used to call it once round. From Gresham Road, round the police station, up Brixton Road, KFC, down Cole Harbour Lane. I must find a girl. If I don't want to call one of my 20 chicks, I will drive around Brixton once and see who I see hanging out. And them bitches was fucking just like these bitches now fucking.
Same thing.
Was no problem.
Copy paste, man.
No problem getting pussy. Just, hey, you want to come? They coming. I used to have a thing. Follow this car. Bitches be following this car.
So what do you think is the main difference then between now? Because I agree that this kind of stuff has been going on.
Yeah.
But there is a clear difference now in the mindset of girls, I'd say. What would you say the difference is between back then and now?
The mindset is the same. Only thing the opportunity is different. They sit in their house, go on social media,
Right.
and the man inbox them.
Yes.
Because I remember when we used to have to go out to Brixton or Peckham or wherever to meet girls, and there was an abundance of girls walking the street just for us to see them. They ain't got to do this no more.
Right.
Because,
In the house, isn't it?
and they come out naked in the house. Because the next thing I wonder, these girls are really stupid or they ain't got no daddy. Because if I see my daughter appearing on social media with some little pussy printer squeezing up herself, I broke the phone.
For real. Quick.
I broke the phone. Because you're tempting the whole world of man.
Yeah.
My little daughter is tempting all these men, and our inbox, more than likely, is full.
Full. Of course. Men are hunters, man.
Another question. There was a guy that made a video recently, and he said that he knows how to get out of the friend zone. Yeah. So basically, what he'll do is he will say to the girl, "Look, I like you. I don't care if you don't have to tell me that you like me back, but I hope that one day something can happen between us." So he's trying to get out the friend zone. What's your thoughts on men going into the friend zone to try and get with the woman?
That's the long way round, though, isn't it? I wouldn't even be in the friend zone, bro.
I wouldn't be in it.
I wouldn't even enter it to get out of it, to get back round. Like, I wouldn't even.
He didn't enter it. He was put in it.
Yeah, that's even
Yeah,
worse.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
even
yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
I think that's even
That's even worse being put in it
I-
rather than intentionally going into
I
it.
have a bit of a strong feeling on that. Like, I just think it's moist, man.
I've never been in the friend zone. I don't think I ever have.
Don't do that to yourself. Just enjoy yourself with your boys.
Yeah.
And
Rate
then
yourself.
The girls that you meet, you know, and if you're getting strung up
Repeat.
the garden fence, and
So look, so there's a guy,
Move
yeah.
on.
There's a guy, yeah, and basically he's friends with this girl. He's in the friend zone. So he's gone to the girl and said, "Look, I like you, yeah. You don't have to tell me that you like me back, yeah. But whenever you're ready, yeah, like I'm willing to get into a relationship with you, and I want to get in a
very
relationship."
Liam plan.
It's not deep or like layered. It's just basic. It's just like
When you're ready.
Yeah,
She
it's
ain't never
like-
gonna be ready.
unless
That's why
you-
he's there.
she's gonna laugh at that.
probably.
She's gonna. What part of that's attractive to a girl?
For me, if I really want to get in the friend zone, I'm just sending a picture with dick in my hand or something. I'm not even doing the long. No, my dick's in my hand, and I'm like, listen, I'm about to come now. Pull up. I'm not doing no side talking, because you know what? Yeah, after a while, you start to realize, yeah, women. Women respect directness.
Yeah.
That is
and
very
big
true.
blunt as fuck.
That is very true.
After a while,
You
yeah,
know, I'm not gonna lie though. If you do it to the right woman,
the right woman, she'll get wet, more wet.
She's wet.
I was waiting for
She
someone
might-
to grips me up. I was waiting for that, and you pulled out at the right
very
time.
true, bro.
I'm telling you, the woman who accepted it will see you as God, bro. I mean, as soon as they walk in the house, you slam them against the door and just mash up their thing. They want that stuff. I'm not lying, man.
true.
I still
And I
wear.
hate that perception that we have of women, like it's all just, you know, flowers
No.
and everything like that. Some girls, yes, are like that, but a lot of girls are. And I find sometimes the better looking the girl is, the more wild stuff.
She want to get mashed,
Bitch, yeah, she be.
innit?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. The more pretty a girl is, the more sexy she
I'm
is.
psycho.
I used to think like pretty girls that are like single, yeah. It's be like, bro, like I was so naive one time myself. I'd be like, I can't believe like you're single, like you're so beautiful, like you got it all, like. You see, after a week, yeah, brother, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I said, where am I? I need to get out of this situation. This girl's crazy. She's telling me all the stuff that ex used to do and the stuff that she's involved. She's like, she wants me to beat off the back door. Like, beat off my back door now. But you have to do it aggressively. I'm like, look, you want me to go prison? or something? You want me to punch you? You want me to grab you? You want me to take your phone? You want me to lock you in the yard?
man.
Like she loves this stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm starting to see, I know why you're single. Because every time a man meets you, he probably does everything you want and then you stop liking him.
Yeah.
Because you know what I've realized? Women will say what they want, but it's not actually what they want. Always remember this. Don't listen to the words that she says. Listen to what she responds to. And that's my key
course.
things in life in general. I wouldn't be like, oh, I don't like toxic, I don't like this.
Whatever, innit?
You be that perfect model man and she don't even like you again.
That's right.
She won.
And that's why I said you have to treat your main chick like your side chick.
Yep. Bars. You really do.
That's how she loves you. Why do you think your side chick loves you and she's been there for 4... she's 12... You see 12 years of a slave, 12 years of a side chick blood. Why is that side chick still there? You can call her... Bro, you could probably call her right now live on my show and say, yo, come around to the house. She'd have a man in her life, you know. She'd be like, all right, cool, no problem. She'll phone the next man, my son's in hospital. I have to go there now. You're all in the yard smoking it tonight. And she's back with my man tomorrow. You don't even know about the household situation, but because you've got that kind of power over, because you don't chase her.
You don't chase, yeah.
Some women want to be possessed, but some don't want to be caught. It's just the game it is. Does it make sense?
Game.
So
That's why you should slap and go, because having a wife or girlfriend or a wife is a very tedious, very confusing, very crazy job that you could lose at any given moment.
Yes. Any
You
day.
invest in this job, and you could lose it because you don't own me. Hey, bitch. Fuck you. I'm not just spend my money on your whore. How long me a mind you?
That's true. You don't own me. And that comeback is sweet when they say that, you know. You don't own me is like, that's like when shit's gone to hit the fan. That's done. The moment a woman says you don't own me, she's already like checked out with just, I'm doing my own thing now. You don't own me. You thinking, raw, like, I've never actually said I own you. But if you come in with that, it means I like raw, like it's really done. It must be really over. You gotta think about a woman, you know what, bro? Like, test it one day. Like, message your woman one day and be like, babe, I've had a long day at work. I just want to come on and make love to you. She, like, fam, my pussy's all the way dry. I want to make love to you after a long day. Message your woman. I've had a long day. I want to come make love to you. She'll be like, what? Who am I talking to? This idiot boy, like, say, babe, I've had a long day. Come on, man, smoke you. She's like, yeah, bring that energy to me.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
True, that's true.
All this lovey-dovey talk is like shit for the birds, fam. It don't work. Yeah, unless you're trying to be a sweet, to sort of have the image that what you think should like. But women put out false messages. Like,
100%.
Like women.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Yeah,
And
that's
all
cap.
their boyfriends have been bad boys.
Yes.
drug
Ex-road
dealers,
man.
murderers, killers.
That's all pretty girls. It's the vibe.
Yeah.
The vibe.
It's true.